Alright, let's get one thing straight from the jump. This isn't about tricks, lines, or pretending to be something you're not. This is about becoming the kind of man that women naturally want to be around. Not for what you say, not for what you have, but for who you are. You want to know how to make any woman fall for you? You start with you. Yeah, it's not flashy advice, but it works. Let's start with what doesn't work. Being the funny guy, the rich guy, the over-complimenting guy, the texting 24/7 guy. None of that makes a woman feel safe, intrigued, or emotionally pulled in. You know what it signals? Insecurity, desperation, approval seeking. You're telling her, I need you to like me so I can feel good about myself. That's not attractive. That's pressure. So here's the shift. You stop focusing on how to get her, and you start focusing on how to master yourself. This is where Stoicism comes in. Not some dusty old philosophy. A way of being that makes you unshakable. Because when you become a man who doesn't get rattled by her moods, her tests, life's curveballs, everything about you becomes magnetic. Women don't want chaos. They don't want clowns. They want stability, presence, strength. Let's dig deeper. The hidden attraction code most men ignore. Most guys operate on this invisible checklist. Be nice. Be funny. Be available. Compliment her every 5 seconds. Then they get confused when she ghosts them. Here's why. She doesn't want to be impressed. She wants to be understood. And if you're too busy performing, she never sees the real you. Now think about the guys she does chase. The ones who don't try. Who seem calm, grounded, unbothered by drama. What do they have that others don't? Control. Not control over her, but over themselves. Emotional control is the ultimate game changer. Because in a world full of men reacting to every little thing, the man who stays centered becomes a lighthouse. And she wants to be close to that. Emotional control, your greatest weapon. Look, emotional control isn't about bottling things up. It's about owning your emotions instead of letting them own you. That's what Stoicism teaches. Let's say she cancels a date last minute. Most guys go into emotional tailspin. Is she losing interest? Did I do something wrong? Should I send a long message explaining how I feel? Stop. Breathe. Step back. A stoic man doesn't spiral. He acknowledges what happened, learns what he can, and moves forward. No drama. No chasing. Just clarity. And ironically, that calm response makes her more drawn to you. Why? Because you're different. You're not seeking her validation. You're already whole. Presence, the real superpower. You know what women crave more than compliments or flowers? Presence. Most men are somewhere else, checking their phone, thinking of what to say next, caught up in anxiety. But presence? It's powerful. When you're with her, be with her. No distractions. No agenda. No rushing. Just listen. Pay attention. Respond with calm confidence. That's where real connection starts. That's when she starts thinking about you even when you're not around. Confidence isn't loud, it's solid. A lot of guys confuse confidence with being loud or cocky. That's not confidence. That's noise. Real confidence is quiet. It's in the way you walk into a room without needing attention. It's in how you hold eye contact, not to dominate, but to connect. It's in the way you talk slowly, clearly, and with intention. That's what she notices. And when you live by Stoic principles, confidence becomes natural. Because you're not chasing outcomes. You're not trying to be liked. You're just showing up as your best, clearest, calmest self. Speak to her soul, not her ego. Let's talk about words. Most men waste them. You're hot. You look amazing. You're so beautiful. And yeah, she might smile. But inside, She's heard it 100 times. It doesn't land. You want to say something that stays with her? Speak to who she is, not just how she looks. Notice the details. The way she lights up when she talks about something she loves. The quiet strength in how she handles challenges. Compliment that. Use her name when you speak to her, it cuts through the noise. Say something real. Something that shows you see her, not just her appearance. Because when a woman feels seen, truly seen, she opens up. Not just her interest. Her emotions. Her heart. And now you're not some guy trying to win her. You're the man she feels safe with. That's where love begins. Actions that create deep trust. Words matter. But actions matter more. If your energy says one thing and your behavior says another, she won't trust you. Stoicism isn't just about how you talk. It's about how you move through the world. So let's get practical. First, master your body language. Stand still. Shoulders relaxed. Breath steady. Avoid nervous habits. When you're calming your body, it sends a signal, this man is secure. Second, move with purpose. Don't rush. Don't fidget. Walk like you know where you're going, even if you don't. That kind of composure? It's rare. It tells her, this man can handle himself. Third, be thoughtful in small ways. Not flashy gifts or grand gestures. Pay attention to the things she mentions, her favorite book, her tough week at work. And bring it up later. That's what she remembers. That's what hits different. What to do when she pulls away. This is where most guys crash and burn. She texts less. Seems distant. And boom, panic. You double text. You chase. You try to fix something you don't understand. And guess what? That only drives her further away. Here's the Stoic move, pause. Don't chase her energy. Hold your frame. You don't know what's going on in her world. And frankly, it's not your job to figure it out. Your job is to be solid. To stay centered. If she wants to drift, let her. You're not afraid to lose someone who doesn't value your presence. That energy, that security, it draws her back in. Because she realizes you're not like the others. You don't need her. You choose her. And that's a whole different dynamic. Embrace the silence. Stop filling every moment with noise. Stop trying to impress. Sometimes, the most attractive thing you can do is simply be quiet. Let her talk. Let the silence breathe. Most guys can't handle silence, it makes them nervous. But when you can sit in silence comfortably, you're showing her that you're not needy. You're grounded. You're present. And that's rare. Be the calm in her storm. Life gets chaotic. People get emotional. Situations get messy. You want to be the guy she turns to when everything feels like too much. That doesn't mean you solve her problems. It means you don't add to the noise. You listen. You stay level. You hold space. When she's emotional, you don't match her chaos. You anchor her. You breathe. You stay calm. And over time, she begins to associate you with peace, safety, clarity. And that's powerful. Stop playing the game. You want the truth? The dating game is rigged. And it's exhausting. Trying to impress. Trying to guess what she wants. Trying to play it cool. Drop all of that. Stoicism teaches you to live in truth. To act with integrity. To say what you mean. To walk away when something doesn't align. You're not trying to win a prize. You're trying to build something real. So stop performing. Start showing up. Be unapologetically you. Here's the final piece. None of this works if you're not being you. Not some watered-down version. Not the version you think she wants. You. Fully. Authentically. Fearlessly. That means owning your flaws, your quirks, your path. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be real. Because the right woman doesn't want perfect. She wants truth. And when you give her that, without apology, without fear, she feels safe to do the same. And now you've built something rare. Something deep. Something real. Let her choose you for who you actually are. At the end of the day, the most attractive man in the room isn't the best looking, or the richest, or the funniest. It's the man who doesn't need anything from anyone to feel whole. It's the man who lives with purpose, who holds himself with quiet confidence, who knows what he stands for. That man, he doesn't chase women. They come to him. Not because he tried to win them, but because he became the kind of man who naturally attracts respect, desire, and love. So here's the real takeaway. Don't change yourself to get her. Change yourself because you respect yourself. Become the kind of man you admire. And she'll feel it. She'll see it. And she'll want to be a part of it. If you've been struggling with dating, relationships, or just being heard, this is your moment to flip the script. You now know what it really takes to stand out. Not tricks. Not games. Just truth. Presence. Power. And now, it's your move. If this message hit home for you, drop a comment and let me know what part you needed to hear today. And if you're ready to keep evolving into your strongest self, subscribe and join the mission. There's way more coming. Let's level up together.